is nothing. And ever, never, ever. An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it. Yes,
An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle. So
there. No ball of meat. No. Coming right up, sir. Smooth passage. Do you really?
you wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there.
Fear and apprehension. You should ask what's out there first.
There's this giant ball there. And you can't even make out it's a ball when you're joking it out. Infinitesimally small. Vying for resources. It's just a stupid expression you picked up somewhere. The part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this. You have to beat the other evil apes in the face. Or you lose.
Somewhere in the sore, bloated man-meat around you. Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limb.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth. A fiery streak penetrates.
You hear a jingle. Keys are... It says, whirling in rags. This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie as some... You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap. What you have in your hand is a truly hideous necktie. The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind. What do you mean? Assess the damage. How would you do that? What are you even trying to do? The morning light hurts your eyes. A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. Hot water sprays from the... Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor. As you slowly... Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there. Behold, you have no idea who this thing is, do you? It appears you're also dead. There's clearly rigor mortis on your face. Or wait, is that an expression? Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself. You can't, can you? What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey? You should check yourself for a pulse, superstar. From here it looks like a cadaverous spasm. You find no sign of life on your swollen neck. However, putting your hand on your chest reveals an irregular heartbeat. You appear to be alive, for now. Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place, somewhere in the past. That's all you know. It's too late. Like an image on film. The expression belongs to your primary motor cortex.
Hello, officer.
The young woman raises a cigarette. Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks.
No. Because you're a police officer, sir. I am, yes. Unless you've been feeding us a set of very well-rehearsed lies all this time. You've been here for 3 days. I couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking. Could it be because of the drinking?
She hasn't had time to put her makeup on. This is her morning cigarette. She looks tired, her beauty waning faster than it ought to at her age. The words have already left your mouth.
What was that? That's... No. Come on, man. Freddy, please. Goddamn right you did. You crazy asshole, you. What kind of cop are you? Okay, that's cool. Or if I can just maybe ask you to elaborate on that superstardom a tiny bit. I have certainly been entertained. It's gonna suck for you later when you have to interrogate me. And for the record, no, I didn't do it.
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. You're utterly, and it need through a PA system by other people, whether they like it or not. Ram it up their ears, says your adrenaline gland. Who is mistakenly identified as a cop for his prominent jawline? Yes, sounds likely. You should sing the sad small church song from that tape you found. Thought it was obvious. Serves them right. Wipe that smirk off their face with your sad, tragic song. You would need another copy of the tape first, though. A competent work of taxidermy. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used. A small engraved steel tag says, "The Great Skua." Stare Koarius Skua.
Look, your buddy is over there. Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird. A competent word. Looks like the bird. A small engraved steel.
Look, why don't you go and talk?
He pretends not to hear you.
No, I'm not the bartender.
He's very animated all of a sudden.
That period of my life is over. Not everyone who stands behind a counter is a bartender, okay? I have 3 cafeterias to manage. 3. She just, you know... No, I'm not...
He's very animated all of...
Mm-hmm.
You shouldn't keep...
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is as you approach, he narrows his eyes. On the sleeve of his bomber jacket, as well as on its back, are the same enigmatic white rectangles.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57.
You realize he's waiting for your name. Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
Yes, well, it looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here? If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews? Right. And the interviews? Okay. We'll have time for that. Have you removed the dead body from the tree? So, the body is still in the tree.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the loop.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight.
What a shame. Get to it now. Rip that body down from the tree.
I was sent here to meet a detective from Precinct 4. I suppose you could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it. Yes. They are not just white rectangles. They bear a halogen watermark with the letters RCM and a pattern resembling the street grid of Revachol West. I would ask you to step into the headlights of my motor carriage. But again, it's not... You mean you don't have a badge? Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I would advise you to locate it. I can see you drank last night and the night before. And that if you need something for your headache, there is a general...
A painkiller would be good about me. The best cure for a headache is, of course, morphine. They won't have that.
We all feel that way sometimes. There is no... But first, we have to take it down. After it's been up in a tree for...
Delicate goods, filled with stinking horrors.
Talk to the manager. Then we go out... After you, officer.
Yes?
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41? Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to...
No, I only just got here. It was probably...
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
This sounds like something you can use.
You said you just got here.
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place.
But you still know your way around.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't...
I didn't imply that. Detective, I have everything. You?
Yes, he means, do you have questions for me? I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job. What are you, crazy? Of course I didn't kill him.
Suddenly you tense up. Blood is being pushed to your muscles. You should hound him on this.
No, I didn't. I didn't. I don't appreciate this. What is this? Do I have to answer him?
The lieutenant stands motionless, his expression unreadable.
What are you, an idiot? I told you I haven't killed anyone.
He ignores you. More. Press on. Push through.
Fuck you, man.
That's enough.
That's a real pity. She went away because none of your business. Oh my God, what is your obsession with this Sylvie person? Behind this building, that's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. I don't know who killed him.
He doesn't know. He just said they hoisted him up on a tree.
Oh, I meant the union dock workers. You know, the guys who everyone is saying killed him, which no one is saying about me, because I didn't. The locals, the customers, the people who eat here, a lot of dock workers eat here. Sylvie told me everyone knows the dock workers did it.
Did the debarders themselves tell her this, or...?
I don't really know. You'll have to ask her. I would suppose it's because they have nothing better to do.
You mean the strike?
Yes, the strike. The man they hanged was a security guard for the harbour company, I hear. A mercenary. The unionistas probably thought they'd send a message.
The lieutenant turns the page in the little notebook.
I don't know who killed him.
He doesn't know. He just said they hoisted him up.
What are you,
Suddenly you tense up. Blood is being pushed.
Oh, thank you.
The lieutenant turns the page.
Let's go.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
As you blow this joint, behind you, a whiny voice shouts.
Real mature, man. Real mature.
Hello again.
Wait, the lieutenant nods politely.
Why, you are, officer. And have you found anyone to be sweet to? The mating rituals aren't the good part, sweetie. I suppose all of you must forgive me. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. Oh my. You know where we are, right? That's right. And where is the Whirling in Rags cafeteria itself located? We're in the city of Revshol, dear. How would I even begin to tell you? I haven't seen very many other cities personally, but everyone's... Speaking of history, you know what year it is. Yeah? Perhaps, dear. Perhaps.
The lieutenant studies you, rubbing his chin. I'm beginning to suspect that you might indeed be completely adrift in this reality, thinks the lieutenant. How can it be that bad? Outside, the melting snow seeps into the cracks in the walls.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government? Oh no. Nothing like that, dear. Revachol is a zone of control led by an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition.
She's trying to avoid the foreigner's part. This is because she's a woman. She may be lying to you.
Oh dear, this is troubling. You really ought to know that, being one year. But we should stop for today, sweetie.
She's scared now. She's realized you really are brain damaged.
A defeat, I'm afraid. The people of this archipelago tried to build something new, something different. Of course, sweetie, I really don't. You didn't do too well, dear. It does look like you're having
A sigh.
But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what the world needs. And while I'm someone more educated in...
No, I'm not an encyclopedia.
Of course. Then I don't know. Someone...
That's a good point. This doesn't look like rich century.
Whatever do you mean? Sequence killers? Oh my.
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree. I can assure you with absolute certainty, there are no sequence killings taking place in Martinez.
Now, gentlemen, no need to squabble. Thank you, but perhaps another time. Of course, dear.
A colorful piece of plastic is dangling from his carabiner. Makes your fingers itch. On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine. It's a dock worker's ID, doubling as a shift card and a job permit. A young, able-bodied man stares back at you. Your fingers find their way into the shackle. The man emits a loud snore. Is he about to wake up? Doesn't look like it, but you know he's looking the other way, perhaps purposefully. You slip the plastic ID card out of the loop and pocket it. The man continues. You find a black paper note with a woman's profile on it. Seems like this woman lived centuries ago. No, he's looking. The sleeping dock worker has little to say about you. The man does not mind. You All around you, rain falls on the great city of Revachol. Rain drips from the eaves and floods the gutters, washing the filth away. The spring thaw must be here. The snow is melting. Looking up at the sky, cold water dripping from your hair. Grey sky like great battleships. The shoulders of your jacket grow heavy. The cold finds its way under your skin. You shiver, and you're not dressed for this weather. You should get an overcoat or sheets of rain over the water. A flight of stairs leading into the ruins of a half-sunken sea fort crumble on an inlet beyond the Bay of Revachol. The skyscrapers of La Delta, the financial district. Faint urban coastline, rain dripping off Eternite-covered roofs. Cinder blocks left over from half-finished Coal City, end of all lines. There's a fleet on the corner. A plastic coat is folded into a small triangle under the counter by the window. The great gates of the industrial harbor are locked. Behind the gates, heaps of supply crates, red and blue metal shipping containers, slick with rain. You, on the Martinez Plaza, a small La Drusienne, King Dries passenger harbor, cruise ships flanked by dock arms. Couron, the lower middle class, distributary after distributary cuts the city blocks in a silvery curtain of rain over the houses. The class divide. Tower blocks crowd one another. 4.46mm bullets. Hallways collapse from the mortar hits of a war that was lost long ago. A yard. Rain falls onto the roof of a woodshed. Coal leaks into a puddle beneath a dead man's feet. A traffic jam. Rain thrumming on the roofs of motor vehicles. Inside, the road ascends. A raised motorway loops above the ghetto. Revachol is the capital of the world. Jamrock is the capital of Revachol. It's home. To be in Martinez, where no one goes, at the runoff point of standing in the rain, looking north.
Have a brother in the cut. Where the hood at?
In the rain-swept distance, above the rooftops of Jamrock. It's the only home you have now, but you can't. Your vision blurs. You wipe your face with your hand. Coalition-era statics hang like apparitions under the cloud cover.
This rain will not let up anytime soon. You should get a raincoat. There's a freight to the east. They sell them there.
Welcome to Frit. Feel free to look around. I don't know. Frit? I think they think that the extra tea makes it funkier. I don't know. A 7 to 11 grocery store. I think they think okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to her. I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but
No need to worry. It's just standard procedure.
Okay. I don't know, really. Not really. No. Uh-huh. Reality? You mean, what reality? I don't really know anything. I mean, I'm 15. I don't know. What about it? I don't know. Look.
The clock shows the time at 10:09.
When ordinary people take over the government? Yeah, it happened like 50 years ago or so. Sorry, our government? Or do you mean something else? We're in Frit? As mankind or as a nation? In a good place? I mean, science is doing great. And this radio... Cool.
You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf. The packages are small, discreet, sloppily stacked, making them easier to take unnoticed. The girl delves into the magazine, hair covering her face, vision obscured. Oh no, I said don't.
Did you? I mean, I didn't just see a middle-aged man try to steal a 4 Real raincoat, did I?
Really? A plastic poncho?
The clerk stares at you, but doesn't say a thing for a moment or two. Despair creeps into you, getting fat on your weakness. Whatever noble intentions you once had as a police officer, it's eating them all up now.
I don't dispute that you have been charged with protecting the people of a particularly challenging district.
Nothing you can say would make... Cop gives up the detective genre for social realism. Another police officer resigned from the RCM following a nervous breakdown. He now lives under a bridge, drinking and occasionally throwing excrement at passers-by, shouting, "I never loved that woman." When asked to comment, former colleagues objected to the theory that his psychological disintegration was precipitated by his wife leaving him. "It's because the Furrows lost that match," said Captain Ptolemy Price, once the man's superior officer. "It's because he couldn't get a big gun from acquisitions, and anyway, police work really burns you out after a while," Satellite Officer Jean-Vic Mayer, the deranged former cop's partner, commented. Sergeant Matt Torson, another former colleague, did not propose any theories, merely saying, "Whatever happened to him wasn't about birds. He got fucked, that's all." All around this looking. You see several. The packages are small, discreet. The girl delves into the magazine, down onto one knee, pretending to do up a shoelace. Take a loose package from the bottom, slip it in the old sleeve. A small cabinet on the wall.
Just ask me if you need anything from St. Baptiste. We don't stock prescription meds, but we do have Nosafed, Duramine, Magnesium, and Hypnogamma. St. Baptiste. Yeah, St. Baptiste Pharmaceuticals. I don't know. Let's see. Nosafed, I don't really know what Hypnogamma is. I guess it makes you feel less shit. It's no. Sorry. I'm not like a doctor or anything.
The tear machine stands in the corner.
Oh, that's the tear machine. It's a machine for tear, you know.
Cool. Let's do this.
You need a bag. Feel free to use it if you find a bag, though. I'm sure there are...
Welcome to Revachol.
Don't you welcome to Revachol me. Every school of thought and government has failed in the city, but I love it nonetheless. It's men like you who keep Revachol divided. making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
Welcome to a...
Do continue.
Come on, man.
I know exactly what you meant. But you see, I'm an officer of the RCM.
Silence. Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine.
I haven't learned anything I didn't know.
The lieutenant exhales.
Whatever you say,
He smells of heavy motor oils. And
oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo. Apples. Yeah, apples.
he's given you the runaround. Let's be honest, you were bested.
Oh, not much anymore. Apples. Fine.
He's given you the runaround.
Oh, not much anymore. The strike. Apples. Fine.
He's given you the runaround.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with? We don't see a lot of police. Of course. What can I help you with? Of course. Where to? What do you mean? Yes, sir. District...
He knows where we are. He just wants that.
Oh, that...
She's relieved someone is even all the way over here.
No problem. Me? I am just a gardener. I am pleased to meet you too. Of me? I am working. I have a greenhouse in the yard there. Well, as you already...
Don't worry, miss.
Mm-hmm.
Salts?
Of course. I won't hold you back.
If there's a corpse, then you're going to need those gloves for the autopsy.
Sure. Keep them.
Really? Before you stands a motor carriage. Vapor emanates from the large engine. In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio, a scent of leatherwork and heavy fuel oils washes over you. The frequency tableau, the soft purr of electrical kitten.
This is Precinct 57.
Hello, Alice.
Operating the radio is easy. Just be confident. You've probably done it 1,000 times.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Under the green prime line, a yellow saved button catches your eye. I wonder what Kim's default radio station is.
As always, it's DJ Mesh and Felicio, and you're listening to Street Freaks FM, bringing you the hottest, the nastiest, the most vulgar.
A flock of seagulls takes off nearby, startled by the roaring radio. Right away, the lieutenant reaches into the cabin and turns off the radio.
Someone must have been messing with the radio, or maybe it picked up a random frequency. You wanted...
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Just a second, officer.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over. 10-4. What's your status? Over. 10-18. 10-20. Over. 10-18. 10-20. State your message, sir. Over. 10-4. Your badge should have most of your personal details. 10-9. Repeat message. Over. 10-4. Message received. This is a very serious situation. I need...
10-22. The captain.
Is it him? What does he want? Says he lost his badge and needs to report it. He what? He lost his badge? Who lost his badge? Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge. Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
He says this has probably happened to other policemen before him and laughs sarcastically.
Oh god damn it. Is he fucking kidding? The whole station's gonna be dicked for this.
Satellite Officer Vikmar is wondering if you might be joking and adds that this tarnishes the reputation of the entire station. Over.
Mullen dicked us.
Ten-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Oh.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
What's going on?
Super Cop here lost his badge.
He lost his what now?
His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
He asks you to please stop saying he lost his badge.
Why? Did he find it?
Sergeant Orson was wondering if you found your badge yet. Over.
You don't have a comeback. Sorry. It's hard to think like this.
He's not replying. Looks like he's still looking for it. 10-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
New heights even for Captain Sober.
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun, too.
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun, too. Over.
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is, do you? No. It's gone. It's not fucking on you.
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over. 10-1, you're breaking up. 10-9, repeat please. Over. 10-9, come in, officer. Over.
Even before you can get the words out, everything gets scrambled in your brain.
He says he didn't lose his gun. Or his fun, whatever that means.
Ask him to describe it. His gun. Not his fun. Just the gun will do.
Satellite Officer McLean requests a description of your weapon. Over.
The fuck do you need a gun for? Look at the pythons on your arms. You are a gun. The biggest one in the world.
He says he's a living weapon and we are trying to trick him.
Host in heaven. Did he lose his gun and his mind?
Dear God, he lost his gun? Oh my, I can't.
This isn't really a laughing matter.
Mac can face a giant of Coco Nur by himself, but Disco here made him piss his pants.
Oh, I can't. Fuck. He lost his... Ask him if he still got his wiener.
I'm not going to.
Ask him.
Sergeant Orson here is wondering if you are still in possession of your genitalia. Over.
Now is a good time to say fuck and ass and so on. That'll make this all right.
That's a negative. Not going to say that. Over.
What's he saying? Share with the class.
He said he sodomized your mother.
The prick ate Mama's vanilla waffles at the captain's birthday party. Some nerve he's got.
Sure her vanilla waffles were the only thing he ate?
Shut up, Chester. This isn't funny. This is my mom we're talking about. Tell him to apologize right now.
Sergeant Orson requests that you apologize for the claims you made about his mother. Over. Mac, he says you shouldn't have antagonized the Firewalker in the first place.
Who?
Satellite Officer V. I'm afraid he might be referring to himself as Firewater, sir.
Firewater? He's lost it. Fuck it. Tell him to find his goddamn badge and gun. That's the only thing that matters.
Satellite Officer V. I'm going to report that you are in pursuit of your service weapon.
In pursuit of his?
Officer, do you need further assistance? Over. Okay.
Wait. Before you say anything stupid, think it through. You're going to be looking at a straitjacket if you tell every...
10-4, sir. I'm not hearing your question. 10-9, repeat message. I didn't get that, sir. Sir, I will not have you talk to me.
What? What is...
He seems intoxicated and keeps asking me to call him by his name.
Mullen's drunk and emotionally aggressive. That's new.
Wrap it up. Don't indulge in his drunken antics. What? What is it?
He wants to verify the information on his badge.
But of course, it says Dick Mullen, High General of the Revacholian Cavalry Force.
Tell him to stop wasting time.
What do you need, sir? Over. 10. Excuse me? No, sir, I haven't. You're not really keen on mentioning your home life, so I've always assumed things weren't that good. That's a negative, sir. I got a 10-12 here. Over. Understood, sir. Over. Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Of course. What is the number, officer?
Yes, hold on.
Received.
Give it a minute. She might be busy.
Officer? Yes, hello? Oh, right.
There is no resentment in her tone. She wants you to ask her out. No question about it.
No, absolutely not.
That came so fast, you can't but wonder what else she would. Baseball? Ring-a-bell quiz shows? Catching keys in the air?
Yes, I know who you are. You're a police officer. You told me back in the whirling. You told Oh, no.
Real police would never uniforms too, by the way. Where's yours? He's in plain clothes, voluntarily. It's different from not knowing where your uniform is.
Uniform? I never saw you in any uniform. Please, no. Not this again. Everyone saw... You were trying to impress some people with it. Everyone...
Sounds like it's going to be bad.
You were waving it around in everyone's face, begging them to describe it.
People tried to back away from you, or even slip out of the door. But you screamed, I am the goddamned law, and you have to listen to me. You are all suspects in a murder. There is silence on the other end of the line. There is silence on the other end.
No idea. All I know is next you were waving around money instead. It almost looked like you pawned it. But believe me, I did not ask. No? Not me. No, sorry. I don't. People don't have the money to have the cable.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take...
What? Of course it bothered me. But I thought the union... No one calls the police. You know, what the union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here. Okay? I
Push her further. Show her the error of her ways.
I didn't...
The fucking nerves on her. Trying to hide behind weakness. You're a...
Hey, if you cannot restrain yourself, then I'll be handling the interviews from now on, and you can... Fine. But no...
Breathing on the other end suggests...
What? Of course, no one calls the police. You know, what the union says goes. People listen...
Legally, no. In reality, yes.
I don't know what to tell you, officer. Okay. You mean, why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable. Let's just say, you know whom. Maybe, I don't know. I do hope so. Please, don't call me again. Bye.
No, she doesn't have a problem with you. It must be someone else. You know women and their constant problems. Yak, yak, nag, nag. That's where you step in. You're Lieutenant Love, matchmaker extraordinaire. Help the poor girl out, lest she turns into a spinster. Not a spinster, my God, you have to intervene on behalf of the ethnic nation of love, equally of sun and lightning. Think you can do that, Lieutenant Love?
Call was terminated by the other party.
It's on. The love quest is on.
Just a second. Sylvie Malike. Yes. Hello? Oh, great. What else do you need, detective? Uniform? Please, no. Not this. You were trying to impress me.
Sounds like it's going to be.
Great.
You hear the call.
Anything else I can help you with, officer? Right.
10-4, come in. Fireworker, over. Roger that, 10-10, over and out.
This is the Kupris Kinema, my motor carriage. You can use the toolbox and the radio if you'd like. The Kupris motorcar does...
But this is different.
You're right. I didn't take you for a motorcar enthusiast. Do you also like Tip Top? An interstellary racing series. You should definitely give it a go if you like motor carriages. It has fantastic...
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers, a radio on a hook, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge. As you tap on the gauge,
There's no use pressing the heat button.
Alternative translation. Don't even think you can drive. The white suede. Your fingers waste no time closing around the handle. Clutch disengaged. Release the handle. Clutch drops. Right foot yearns for the familiar touch of the accelerator pedal. The smell of freshly treated leather. I'm good. Cherished and cared for. You feel an uninterrupted connection to the mechanics. Of course it's only in your head. Of course it is. But it... At the bottom of the sea. So strange. The machine is not on the bottom of the sea at all. The handle is pulled back. Somewhere deep inside the drivetrain, the disc is mated to the flywheel again. In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers, a radio on a hook, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge. Never, ever, ever, baby. And an audience amount.
An awareness.
Ex-love. Do you really?
You wouldn't like it.
Fear and apprehension.
Somewhere in the... Like a fly to the...
The stench of liquor rises. A fiery stream.
Welcome to Revachol.
Every school of thought and government has failed in... It's men like you who keep Revachol divided.
Oh, come on, man.
I know exactly, but you see...
Silence. Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment.
You two make a cute...
The lieutenant exhales.
Whatever you...
He smells of heavy motor oils.
It's about... but not the most popular...
Change the topic. The way he says it makes it almost sound like a threat.
People who've studied these things say that you and me are superior by design. So, naturally, we Occidentals should be in charge. Obvious. Open your eyes. Haven't you noticed something different lately? An unfortunate downturn, maybe? Huh? When members of the The problem? The damn kips are showing a real good game lately. Same with the mosquitoes. And the other introduced species too. They're on the precipice of cultural victory. It's true. Also, you need to realize the dangers of mixing races. Go right ahead. You may be a cop.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi's stern expression. Not a lot of moral fiber on this one yet, he thinks. Wriggled out of it.
It's about not the most...
Change the topic. The way he...
I'm not just racist. Look, I've read books. People who've studied these things said... So, lately we Occidentals have experienced... This concerns you, policeman, so you better be vigilant. The damn kips are showing up. It's what the kips of Boogie Street are going for, right under our noses. And it's true. Also, you need to realize the dangers of mixing races. Don't push your luck.
Damn, that felt good. Your heart's pounding nicely. You...
Not as a general rule, but that one was justified.
That's the spirit. Never forget.
The RCM in Martinez, of course. What? Of course. Oh, that...
She's relieved even all the way over here.
No problem. Of course.
If there's a corpse, then you're going...
Sure. Keep...
Really? Before use, vapor emanates. In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio, a scent of leatherwork and heavy, the frequency tableau, the soft purr.
This is Precinct...
Hello, Alice. Please assist our call.
This is Officer Alice Demetri,
Under the green prime line, a yellow saved button catches your eye.
Just a second.
10-2, 10-4, what's your status? Over. 10-18, 10-20, over. 10-18, state your message, sir. Over. 10-9, 10-4.
10-22.
Is it him? Says he lost his... He what? He lost his badge? This is communication. You mean your partner? What is he saying? He's asking who you are. I'm his goddamn partner. It's your partner, Satellite Officer Dietmar, sir. Did he lose his memory along with his fucking badge?
Who lost his badge?
Dick fucking Mullen.
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller.
Dick Mullen, defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
10-4, I hear you.
Fuck me.
What's going on?
Super Cop.
He lost his badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge. 10-9.
New heights even.
Ask him.
Sergeant Orson.
Check your pockets. No.
10-9, coming officer. Did you get my...
Even before you can get the words out.
He says he didn't.
Ask him to describe it.
Satellite officer.
The fuck do you need a gun for? Look at the pythons on your arms. You...
He's hosting...
Dear God.
This isn't real.
Mac and fake.
I'm not going to...
Ask him.
Now is a good time to say fuck and...
What's he say?
He,
The prick ate... Shut up, Chester. Tell him to apologize.
Sergeant Orson request. Mac. Who? Satellite officer V. Firewater? He's... Satellite officer V. 10-4.
Oh, God.
Officer, do you need further assistance? Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
This is Precinct 57, of course. What is the number, officer?
Yes.
Received.
Give it a minute.
Officer? Yes, hello? Oh, right.
There is no resentment in her tone. She wants you to ask her out. No question about it.
You mean, why did I leave the bar? You know whom? Maybe, I don't know. No? Not me. What? Of course it bothered me. No one calls... You know, what the Union says goes. People listen to them and they take... Okay.
Push her further. Show her the error of her ways.
The other people who live around here. You don't live here. Please, I just didn't want...
The fucking nerves on her. You can almost hear the girl getting small.
No.
It was someone else. We'll find...
Okay. I do hope so. Please, don't call me.
No. Trust me. No. You're not a... You have to intervene on behalf... Think you can do that, Lieutenant Love?
No. What?
Big Papa.
Oh God. Please, just...
What?
Call was dominated by the other party.
It's on. The love quest is on.
Just a second, officer. Sylvie? Yes. Hello? Oh, great. What else do you need, detective?
You hear the...
Anything else I can help you with, officer? 57's... Oh.
In the cabin, you see a set. Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a metallic drawer.
Take what you need, officer.
He's clearly a little protective of the pry bar. Cold and useful for opening all sorts. It's robust. Lets you see things in the dark. The handles. You can do good work. The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. The white sword. Your fingers waste no time closing around. The smell. I'm good. Cherished and cared for. In the hands, you feel... Of course it's only in your head. Of course it is. You feel after a while. Of course it's only in your head. The handle is pulled back. In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers. As you tap on the...
There's no use.
Alternative translation.
This is the Cuprice Kinema. My motor car. The Cuprice
But this is different.
You're right. I didn't take you an interstellary racing series. You should definitely... A motorized vehicle, officer. I'm sure you are familiar with the concept.
In the cabin, you see... Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
Kuno's got this.
Oh yeah, Nappa Gumpy, Kuno! Right in the dick, Kuno! Get him right in the...
Love it in the dick.
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes.
Fuck that! Kuno, yeah!
Shit.
The rake, Kuno! You should throw the rake!
The fuck? Does Kuno know what a rake is?
Goddamn right he's not a gardener. He's an athlete.
The fuck are you?
He's calling us Kuno! He says we're fucking each other!
You will see.
Alright, entertain the Kuno.
The kid moves his hands like a basketball player dribbling fast.
Shitload pig.
Don't tell the pig!
This is where you quickly ask him questions. Real cop questions.
Kuno's fuck imp. Kuno uses the fuck imp for talk.
He could have just said he doesn't know.
Kuno knows shit. Kuno probably climbed. You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. I don't know. Mesk or I don't know. Yeah. Kuno didn't smoke. Just a couple of pigs.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty, Kuno!
You're testing Kuno.
Get lost,
Right, pig. This is where Kuno... Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit. The fuck about it? You're testing...
Get lost,
Yeah. The kingdom... Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give... Kuno...
Kuno. Primal.
Yeah. Think about it.
Watch out, Kuno! He's trying to fiddle you! He's gonna put his hands on you! Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help! Rape!
Help! He's got the Kuno!
Everyone can hear. You need to get the...
Help! He's...
Escalate, Kuno!
Pigs in here, Kuno! Somebody, please!
Look at his shit-eating grin. He knows there's nothing you can do to him. He's bullying you, and you are helpless. Kill him. Kill him now. He won't see death coming. You didn't shut him down. Your fat fist didn't meet its target. Instead...
Pig's trying not to cry. Pig! Kuno thought you had this.
Fucked your shoulder, fucked your knee, fucked your fat body up!
Officer, you need...
That's what you get if you fuck with the Kuno. You get... Kuno's just gonna beat the shit...
I told you not to tell. Now, how about we go...
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
As always.
A flock of seagulls take right away.
Someone must have been messing with the radio, or maybe it picked up a random frequency.
This is Precinct 57. How may I... Just a second. Sylvie, Yes. Hello. Oh, great. What? Please? No. You were trying to impress...
Sounds like it's going to be bad.
You were waving it around and...
People tried to back away from you, or even there is silence on the other.
No idea. It almost looked like you pawned it. But believe me...
You hear the...
Anything else I can help you with? 57?
In the cabin, you
What can I do?
His courtesy is not insincere, but he prefers
I haven't had any problems.
Who are your customers?
All kinds of people come. As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from. It keeps me entertained.
Entertained? He might be high. If he is, on what? Okay, he definitely is high. Whatever it is, you've probably done it, and many other things besides. But you can't cut through the jumble of sensations to get to the answer.
Someone else came here earlier today asking the same.
What? So, the lieutenant shifts from one foot to another. Alert.
You were adamant about getting rid of it, officer. And I don't like keeping guns around the shop for long. She didn't seem like a policeman, although she kept referring to herself as a pig, which was odd, truth be told.
Right, so let me get this right. You sold your sidearm, issued by the citizens' militia, and now a civilian is running around the streets of Martinez with it? You're right that she could cast aspersions on the force. We have to find her.
My apologies, officer.
A needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can do about it.
She didn't, truth be told.
Right, so let me get this right. It's possible in these parts of town.
Of course. Sure thing. My apologies.
A needle in a haystack.
Sure, man. I doubt it, but I do my best to keep...
No one likes to see what you have. The pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed. You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic. No, these tracks are not hard to say. Your vision cop habit.
Kuno, the pig's getting... Looks like it's time for me to go, Kuno.
She means it. The fear is real.
I'm going away for a long, long time.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying?
You don't want to fuck with me. I got...
You can still see the...
I'll die before I squeal, pig. What's this kid shit?
Get the
So it's a girl.
Kuno's...
Oh yeah, Nappa Gumpy, Kuno. Right in the...
Love it in the dick.
The boy is sweating profusely. His eye...
Fuck that! The rake! You should throw...
The fuck...
Goddamn right he's not a gardener. He's an athlete.
Alright.
The kid moves his hands like a...
Kuno doesn't... Fuck does Kuno care? Kuno...
Kuno. primal, violent.
The fuck are you calling?
Watch out, Kuno! He's trying to fiddle you! Help!
Help!
Everyone can hear. You need to get the hell out of here.
Help!
Escalate!
Pigs in air, Kuno! Somebody, please!
Look at his shit-eating grin. He knows there's nothing you can do to him. He's bullying you, and you are helpless. Kill him. Thump. The blow connects surprisingly well. Kuno feels it.
What? Okay, pig.
No.
Kuno knows to respect that violent shit.
The creature behind the fence has...
Okay, pig. Talk to Kuno. We're back in this shit. The fuck do you want? You're dreaming, pig.
A little.
Don't let him dominate you, Kuno!
Shitload, pig.
Don't tell the pig!
This is where you quickly ask him.
Kuno's fuck imp.
He could have just said he doesn't know.
Kuno knows shit. Probably climbed. You heard Kuno. I don't know. Mesk or yeah. Kuno didn't smoke him. Just a couple of pigs.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty, Kuno!
Your test.
Get lost,
Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit. Yeah? Yeah, whatever. The fuck about it? You're testing Kuno.
Get lost,
Kuno doesn't...
I'll die before I squeal. I come from the woods, good Davidu. You don't want to go there with me.
Don't be traumatized.
I'll die before I squeal. Murder was the case.
Fuck does Kuno care? Kuno doesn't...
The corpse looks at you with bulging white. You seem to be holding your breath. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below.
Active decay.
He's about to blow. Cock's gonna blow.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Heavy workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnails. Or what do you think you are? A super detective? You're hungover. These...
Yes?
He's about to blow. Cock's gonna blow.
The smell is repulsive. It pushes in. You feel a great force until a pool of vomit. The smell of Commodore Red rises from the pool.
Keep it. The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia, if you can handle the headache. Some officers use it to deal with cadaverine odor. There's the frit nearby. Maybe there's a greenhouse here, and a gardener with a wheelbarrow on the corner of the whirling in rags. If she works here, she might have something for the smell.
I can't believe it felt like springtime just a few days ago. Sure, I'm done with go easy on that stuff.
There he still is, looking right There he still is, looking. The ammonia only makes it worse. The combination forces tears out. The second time, not so much. When the vomiting is done, your cheeks are wet with tears.
Nor does the wind. I've seen strong men turn themselves inside out for...
What is happening to you? Are you going to cry now, son?
An appropriate attitude. You need to get your shit together. We should go talk to the locals. Find something else to do. Give it half an hour. Get yourself together. Then...
Fuck does Kuno care? Kuno doesn't